Hi everyone! I hope everyone is doing amazing so far. I sure am. Yeah, I had a solid week so far today. Uh, so uh I don't know if anyone keeps up with fighting games, but uh when I was younger, I loved Tekken. I'm not in like a really like OG fan. I started with Tekken 6, but uh but then like recently Tekken 8 came out and I was like, shit, I want to play Tekken again. And I have Tekken 7, right? So I was like, well, I probably should ask my brother who has a whole like gaming setup and everything. Um, so I'll ask him how to turn on his Xbox so I can play Tekken. So when I did that, it was about Tuesday, I think, Tuesday night. So I asked him that, and he said, "Oh, got a, this is a new Xbox. The my old one is I still have my old Xbox. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Okay," but like in my mind, I'm like, this isn't exactly what I'm asking you for, but I'll take it anyway. So for like the first night, so so then I just had just an Xbox just chilling in my room, right? So now the issue was how to where to procure a screen so I can actually project the Xbox onto there, and then I can play Tekken. So while I was playing League of Legends with a couple of friends, i.e., Waddles and uh, Manti and another friend. Uh, they all kind of just dropped all their monitors onto me. But I decided to go with Manti's ultimately, because that would be easier. So yesterday, I drove up to his place. Uh, but except while I was driving, Manti was like live updating me on what he'd found about this. Oh my god, hey Soyeon. Welcome, welcome. I was just talking about how I just have a new how I just have an Xbox just set up in my room now. I hope you're doing well, Soyeon. Uh, yeah, so to catch you up on what I was talking about, uh, a couple days ago I asked my brother how to turn on his Xbox because I didn't know how to and I wanted to play a certain game on there. But then he just damn Xbox. Okay, girl. Yeah, we're bougie up in this bitch. But yeah, he kind of just he told me that he got a new Xbox and then he just dropped his like old Xbox onto me and I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. How the fuck am I going to play on this thing?" So, uh I was talking to a couple of friends who said they had some like leftover screens, and then this is where I got up to. Xbox One? Yes, Xbox One. I need to play Tekken 7, okay? Like I can never escape my Lily main. I forever will always be a Lily main, but as I was saying, I drove up to uh the aforementioned friend's place, Manti. And while I was driving, he was live updating me, and he told me, like, he texted me as I was driving. Of course, I wasn't looking at my phone because that's dangerous. He told me that the TV screen that he wanted to give me, it was broken. So he had to improvise, and he gave me his other monitor, his other like computer monitor that wasn't powered because it didn't have a power cable. So, I went around town. I had to look around for a power cable, but it didn't have one. Oh my god, hello Steeple, welcome, welcome. I was just telling Soyon about how I have a new how I got a new Xbox. Well, it's really new. It's a hand-me-down, but it's still an Xbox One nonetheless. Look, I'm not gonna tell the story again, but yeah, there was just to kind of TLDR it. There was just I kind of had to do some scrounging around for a monitor. But yeah, so when I was telling my parents, like, hey, you don't happen to have like an extra power cable, do we, for the monitor? Um, my father just decided out of the blue to pull up a whole new monitor. So now I'm using that, and yeah, I can like actually fully play on my Xbox on the Xbox now, and that means I can play Tekken 7, which is really my main goal all along because Tekken 8 came out recently, and I fell back into that rabbit hole. So, uh, yeah. Right now, girl, I can't afford Xbox, but I can afford PlayStation, Backbone, and Nintendo Switch Lite. That's okay. Like literally, before, like I didn't buy this Xbox with my own money. It was like one that my parents bought my brother and I like a while ago, as in like a long time ago. So I kind of just inherited it. But that's okay. Sometimes we can't afford the most high-end like consoles. Like I have a Switch Lite too, like, and I'm thriving because I'm playing Fire Emblem Three Houses on it. So really, we just gotta make do with what we have and just be grateful for what we can afford. As the TikTok girlies would put it, I think I like this little life. Why did I say that? But yeah. Oh, okay. I did not. But thank you for dropping in, Executor. Do appreciate you dropping in. Girl, I be grinding Animal Crossing. Real! You're so real for that. But alert. Oh, that's a butt. Okay. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Ban. Get the ban hammer. I thank you for that, letting me know, Steeple. But yes, Soyon, you're grinding Animal Crossing? So real. Like when I got Animal Crossing in 2021, I was playing that shit every day. my I've just decided that my Animal Crossing island is just a manifestation of everything that I am. It's just me, just in island form. But yeah, I love Animal Crossing. I've but the thing is, I keep trying to play New Leaf, but I could never like get into it because I've invested so much like time and energy into my Animal Crossing island that I can't really find myself getting stuck into an Animal Crossing village. Like New Leaf is good in in a lot of aspects. It's better than New Horizons, but I just enjoy New Horizons more. That might just be me though. All right, let me get Genshin Impact set up. But yeah, I'm currently streaming on my second monitor. As well, not really. I have two monitors set up right now. My laptop screen and my second monitor, which has OBS on it. So we're all fancy and stuff. My friend just steals my peaches. Ah, how dare they? It's okay. That's how you start up an economy, I guess. My native fruit are also peaches. So twinsies. Okay. Okay. As I also, while I was testing this new streaming setup thing, I found that Citra, the 3DS emulator, actually runs pretty good on here. So catch me playing Fire Emblem Awakening at some point. I haven't gotten that far into it, so. Okay, should be loading now. There we go.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Boom. So, kind of looks a little fucked, but that's okay. We're just working with what we got. Let me just enlarge in Bayonetta. But I'm glad to hear. I hope everyone doing well so far. Y'all know I am doing
These parts
amazingly.
are safe for sure.
But yeah, please. This is just going to be a fairly chill stream. I'm just going to be playing through a quest. So just chill with me. Tell me about your day or your night, whatever. And I just wanna talk, you know. Chillin'. That's valid, Steeple. That's valid. We all need just a moment to slow down. If you had a fairly hectic week, that's understandable. But also if it wasn't hectic. if you need to chill, you're valid either way. Okay. Oh my goodness, wait. Okay.
New year always brings new perspectives.
Sorry, y'all. I was just relishing in the fact that that Genshin Impact is running fine. So yeah, I play on mobile because I'm streaming on a shitty laptop. Girl, I'm playing full service.
You can't beat the atmosphere here.
Is that the masseuse game? No, you're so real for that. You are so real for that. I've been meaning to play that too. Because one of my friends has it on her Steam library, and we're currently sharing Steam libraries. So we have our, we have like our libraries connected. So I've been meaning to play that as well. So we're so real for that. Who are you going for? I'm not sure who I'd go for. Anyways, let's start.
Kuching and Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
This is
Nice to see you
xianyun
again, Traveler and Paimon.
The characters are hot.
Oh, we're not
Real.
interrupting anything, are we?
Yeah, I don't know too
Not
much
at all.
about the
I wasn't in the middle of an
storyline
interview
of
or
it.
anything. I was just asking Miss
played
Kuching about
the-
purchasing a kite.
The demo a
kite?
while back,
Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to
and
Fontaine?
it was fun. Like, I enjoyed the gameplay loop,
Well, yes.
but I don't know much of the
And-
story behind it. But don't tell
It
me
seems
anything.
you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Wait,
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
wait.
Liyue Harbor is always changing,
Oh,
so
I
it is
don't think
only
this is
fitting
xianyun
that
story
Lantern
quest.
Rite should change in turn.
It's
The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the
Okay, let's just
technologies
let
of
that
other
run.
nations. After all,
But yes,
it is said that
who are
the
you going
stones of
for?
another mountain
I
may
don't
serve to
remember
better
the
polish
names of the
one's own
characters,
jade.
But I remember
So,
there's like
Ningguang organized a private
there's
meeting
an,
with
like,
Miss
really,
Charlotte
there's like
to
an
ask for her
orange-haired
help in
one.
fostering
There's like the
cooperation with the
purple-haired
right
one. I think
people.
he's a model. I think, and then there's like
In the end,
like a
We decided to
greenish,
combine
yellowish haired
Liyue's
one.
traditional art of
And
kite
then there's like your
making
fucking
with
boss.
Fontaine's mechanical
And then there's
vertical
like a whole
lifting device.
bunch of like other characters that I
Mechanical
don't remember.
lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon.
What?
How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the
They're trying
person
to
holding the
mechanize
string.
fucking kite flying?
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out
Oh
of
my
water.
God. They're trying to mechanize.
Experience doesn't
fucking-
matter at that
fucking
point.
Automate
Exactly.
kite flying.
Liyue is now a
The
nation
Industrial
ruled by
Revolution goes
humans,
crazy.
after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite
The
fly,
purple and the
don't
red
you
hair.
think?
Oh, you're going
Plus,
for them?
the easier we can make it to
That's-
enjoy, the more
You know,
people
you're so
will
real
want
for
to
that.
participate.
Honestly, I probably would go for them too. So, you have taste.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
Talking
We
about
also
Tekken,
gave quite a bit
I
of thought
may or
to the
may not
price.
have
We didn't want it to
convinced
be too much more
Bestie
expensive than a
Waddles
traditional kite.
to get Tekken
Cool.
7
Turns
so we
out
can
you
play
two
together.
and Nihon like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Oh, and talking about playing together.
Toys?
Manti
They're
and his friend.
not exactly
They're
toys.
really big on
You see,
Sea
Miss
of
Kuching,
Thieves.
that does
They
seem to be
love
everyone's
playing
first
Sea of Thieves.
reaction.
It wasn't. I didn't
Although
know
kites
too much
are
about
one of our most
like their
time-honored
time playing Sea
cultural
of Thieves
relics,
until I told them
outside
I
of
got my
their use in
Xbox.
certain
But
ceremonies,
when
I
I told
suppose
them
they're
that I
considered
inherited an
playthings more
Xbox,
than
they got
anything
really
now.
excited
But to me,
because
there's so much more than that.
in their eyes that meant
Think for a second
more friends
about
to play
how
Sea of Thieves
remarkable
with.
it is that a flimsy paper
So-
kite attached to
Yeah,
has the
last
capacity
night
to
I
touch the
installed
sky.
Sea of Thieves.
it is this light
took a
piece
long
of
time.
paper that also carries the
I
weight
stayed
of
up until,
Liyue's
like,
cultural traditions.
1:30
There's an
in the
old
morning to
poem
get
that
it
goes,
installed,
"Oh, kite
but
paper,
it's
flying true and
installed
sound.
now and it's
A
ready to
lone
play.
traveler wanders,
So I'm really
just waiting
excited.
to be found."
Manti's friend bought like a really big ship apparently. So we're just I'm very excited to see it. I don't know too much about how Sea of Thieves works actually, so
In the
this will all
past,
be a surprise
poets from
to me.
Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people
that I
of
was
today
not
can
paying
derive enjoyment from this
Story, I'm so
activity,
sorry. Well, to
they
be
will
fair,
not
this isn't
only
even
be
the one
more
I'm supposed
likely to
be
better
doing.
appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking
That's all I
5 steps
remember
ahead
from
of
Super
anyone
Lady. I
else.
haven't listened to it yet.
Well said, Miss
I
Kuching.
also
I've learned quite a bit myself.
Later.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy
my
to share.
Tekken 7
I
characters.
also know quite a lot about the
Lucky
various
Chloe,
folk
Nina,
traditions
Lily,
related to
and
kites.
Mommy Anna.
For
Oh my
example,
God, a
whenever a
real-
kite blew away,
I
people would
love
say
Lucky
it was
Chloe.
the adepti
I
that
love all of
summoned the
them,
wind
actually.
to take it away as an
But funny
offering.
thing, I don't know if it's
That
just because
way,
I'm gay
you
as
can turn an
fuck, but
unfortunate event into an
I don't
auspicious
play a
one.
lot of the male characters.
What about something
Like if I
more fun?
like the
Do you know anything like
the
that?
highest, like the
More
most
fun.
male characters that I've played
Let me
in
think.
Tekken 7 is
Oh,
between
I
like
suppose we should first talk
Claudia
about how kites are made.
and
It's another one of our
Claudio.
precious forms of traditional
and I
craftsmanship.
really want and I probably should play more
My
male
grandfather
characters,
told me that back
but
when he was a boy,
I enjoy the girly
children
pops
learned the
more.
art of kite making
I am-
step by step from their
Because
elders.
as you know, I am
First,
a Lily
you
main
use the thin
since
strips
Tekken
of
6.
bamboo to construct the frame.
Daddy
Then,
King.
you draw a design of your choice on a piece
So
of paper,
real.
paste it onto the frame,
I haven't played
and
much
tie on the
Nina
string.
either.
Then,
And I don't
you
own,
look towards the sky and
Anna's
release the
DLC,
kite to
so I don't-
soar among the
so I can't play
clouds.
her. But Lucky
Some
Chloe's
people
also
write
really
down
fun.
certain names or desires on their kites.
How did
Cut
her
the
intro
string
go
and
again?
let them fly free.
Lucky.
Others may place particular
Chloe,
thoughts or
no.
meaning into
Something
the
like that.
design itself.
Chloe is a funny Lucky
Are
Chloe
certain
is a funny
designs
character.
associated with certain meanings?
Not
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie,
jot
I'm
all
kinda
of this
sad
down.
that she didn't make it into Tekken 8. She's iconic.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Uno.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
But to be fair, a lot of the male
The
characters are
scissor-tailed swallow is the
really
most
fun.
classic design.
Like,
It symbolizes
Jin,
good fortune
especially.
and joyful
Like,
tidings.
okay, he's evil, and he
Different
runs
colors
like,
also
an evil
have small
corporation or whatever.
variations in meaning.
But like,
Are these commonly understood
hot.
meanings and symbols in Liyue?
and like,
Kind of like the language
can we
of
really
flowers in
object to that?
Fontaine.
Can we really object? Can we?
I believe so.
Can we object?
Most have probably
fact
heard
that he's
something
hot?
about it from their elders
Like,
at some point.
Sometimes,
If you're interested, Miss Charlotte,
committing evil
books on the
atrocities
topic-
can be excused if the
they could be
committer
a
is
useful
hot.
reference.
Do not take that out of context, please.
That would be a huge help!
Oh, I just saw 2 men on my screen.
Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Thank God, well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Well, we're
Then
not
I'll
gonna
show
take a
Miss
look
Charlotte
around
to my
because I
home
wanna
for a
meet
little
up
while.
with xianyun.
I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite.
Ooh, a kite flying
If you're
contest.
interested, you're more than welcome to bring
is
a kite and
everything- Is
participate.
this Lantern Rite all about like kites
The
and
rules are
stuff?
simple.
That's
Whoever
exciting.
flies their kite the
I love
highest and
Lantern
furthest
Rite.
within the time limit will receive a special
Polyverse
honor along
always
with
goes
a
out
secret
on
prize.
their like Lunar New
I've
Year.
already prepared more than
events.
enough empty film for the
I
event.
don't know.
I can see the spectacle
Like-
already.
Liyue is really, it's a really festive and bustling place, and I don't know.
Oh, Paimon was on board
just
the moment
vibes.
you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
But my favorite region forever will be Mondstadt. I am a Mondstadt OG. I'm anticipating the next Wind Bloom because I missed one of the
Wait,
last Wind Blooms
Traveler?
because that's when I stopped playing.
Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people lurking over there? Is it just
But
Paimon?
Lantern
Or were
Rite
they staring
is
at
also
us the
really
whole
amazing,
time
too.
we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem
They seem fishy. And there's just 2 men.
great. So it wasn't just Paimon. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always
God,
seem
I
to be
think I
stirring
used
up
it
trouble
tomorrow,
during
so.
Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
Oh, where did you go?
You go
Paimon?
right, Paimon will go left.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, that's a long ass title. I could not read all of that. Anyways, that was not what
Let the
I.
mighty be
Oh, shit.
humbled.
I did not mean to do that. No,
Welcome.
I didn't mean to do
Please take
that.
a
That's my
seat.
bad. So I just started. So this is what I wanted to do. A lot of well, not a lot, but some Genshin fans keep comparing her to Bayonetta. And like, to be fair, I like kind of see it. Like, I thought like the joke was funny for like the first time, but now it kind of grown old. Like I see like the xianyun Bayonetta like TikToks, and they're funny, but like, can we move on to something else? You know. like the first time, like when she first got revealed and people were comparing her to Bayonetta, yeah. I remember I was on call with Waddles at the time, who was a really big Bayonetta fan. So I told her, "Oh my goodness, Waddles, Bayonetta just got revealed on Genshin." And
They've
she was
been
like,
to so many
"But
places
dead
lately.
ass."
Take a day
So,
off from adventuring
I
and
sent
just
her
find somewhere
a
nice
picture
to
of Xianyun.
relax.
And she was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Where are some nice places
I thought
we could
they're
go?
actually adding Bayonetta
Oh,
to
why don't
Genshin.
we take
So she was
Navigator
severely
and visit
disappointed.
Unknown Outsong?
But it's okay, I got a silly, funny,
It's
goofy
been
out
a
of her.
while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and
gonna
scaring us half to death.
Say to
So
Lily.
let's surprise her this time.
Lily is iconic. I love Lily. Like, she's... The whole reason she's in Tekken is because she just wants to fucking fight. She wants to throw hands. And you know, I appreciate that. But yeah, if anyone else plays Tekken, please, like, or if anyone's aware of Tekken, like, please jump into the conversation. But, Who does everyone else main? 'Cause, yeah, I'm a Lily main. And what about it? That might have been like a formative part of my fucking sexual awakening, but like, what about it?
Here we are, right outside her place.
Alright, where
I
is she?
still remember the first time we came here. We even brought offerings and everything. And
I was
when we
talking to
told her
Waddles
that
about
Rex
it.
Lapis had been
she said she used to
assassinated,
main
she immediately
Xiao Yu.
threatened to squash
Anyone that's
Liyue
iconic.
Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some
Yeah,
snacks
be
around here
respectful, bring
somewhere,
something
so if
to
she
her
really
place.
wants something, we can
That's
just use
just
that.
how the culture works around here.
Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Don't think we've ever seen her before.
Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit
Oh
Cloud
my
Retainer?
goodness! Hey girl! It seems like she could also be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
All it
that's
takes
a
is one
really
look
pretty
and you can tell
trophy.
she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch
Look
of
at her.
Adepti friends from all over the country.
My queen. I'm not gonna wish for you. I'm saving up for Wanderer, but you're really pretty. Love you, xianyun. Love what you do. Avavago.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're
Avocado!
basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon?
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
I also saw while I was talking on the topic of Tekken, while I was looking through the Xbox store, I saw that they had Tekken Tag Tournament 2,
And this is the Traveler.
and I got really excited because other than Tekken 6 and Tekken 7, which I own, Tekken Tag Tournament is like the other Tekken game that I own. Like I literally, like I'm not turning on my webcam, but this, but I got the steel case version of Tekken, Tag Tournament 2, because it was the one that my local game store had, like a while back, like before we had the Xbox One even, like when we were still playing on the PlayStation 3. Like hold on, let me do some ASMR to prove to y'all. Like, do you hear that? Do you hear her? Here's the disc. Disc ASMR. What am I doing? I'm trying to prove a point here. That's what I'm doing. But yeah. This is one of my prized possessions. And I took it away from my brother because I wanted to keep it. So but it's a shame that the Tekken Tag Tournament copy that I have is for PlayStation because I would have loved to play it on
Paimon
Xbox.
doesn't think we've
And
met,
right now on
but
Xbox
we're
it's
also
$30.
friends of Cloud Retainer.
And frankly, I'm
May
not
we
spending
have
$30
the pleasure of learning your name,
for a game that I already own
Madam
technically.
Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
What?
You're...
Cloud Retainer?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
She got plastic surgery.
Oh,
She went to
donning
Dr.
human
Kim.
form. Scarcely any test of one's
She got her
abilities.
facelift.
As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because...
Oh.
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Bitch, have you not gone to Liyue Harbor in your
Worrying about
crane
keeping a
form
low
before?
profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It feels like... Wait. It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I had to, I'm sorry. It's a thought, right? Like, and when you have thoughts, you have reverb. So, I almost forgot. Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh, but you're the one that
So
brought
you
it up
have taken
first.
care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
I'm sure she doesn't.
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one
exactly.
values above all else.
It's the thought that counts.
So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them
God
from
damn it,
herself.
Paimon.
Anyway, where were we before you
I'm gonna
reminded
say
Paimon
this
about
to
the gifts?
Lily. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je porte le nez. Désolé. Je crois que me veli. Merci beaucoup. J'ai heure. Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous. That was... My French was horrible. Oh, I love that beef so much. J'ai heure. Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous. That's so real. I remember before Tekken Tag Tournament 2 came out, Lily used to speak English, right? So that's the Lily I grew up with. But then when I got Tekken Tag 2, and then I heard Lily speak French, and I was like, what the fuck? She's French? Well, she technically is. She's from Monaco, which is like, I guess, kind of part of France, but like also it's kind of its own country. It's weird. But in my
Right.
honest
So by
opinion,
disciples, you must
I
mean Ganyu
think
and Shenhe.
that
It's also been a while
Lily
since we last
and
saw
Asuka
them. Maybe we can come
should
too.
kiss. I
One
think they
planned to
should
extend
make
the
out
invitation
so
even if
hard.
you had not raised the matter yourself.
Like, do you see
Shenhe and
like
Ganyu should be
the
quite pleased to see
tension
you
between
again.
them
However,
on the fucking
one would
battlefield?
first
On the
inquire
fucking
as to the
ring?
reason behind your
Like,
visit here. You have cause
you're
to
going
seek one's
to
company?
talk about how you want to be each other's best rivals and be like the best that you can be, like you might as well just kiss at that point, right? Like,
Yeah, we just found
supporting
ourselves
lesbians.
missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
two lesbians
Is that so? If there are no urgent
Asuka
matters
and
at
Lily,
hand,
my
then let us
lesbian
make haste for
icons.
Liyue Harbor.
They threw the
Ganyu is
first
likely
rocks
still
at
working at
Stonewall.
Yue High Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Let's go to Leo. Can I access the map, please? Oh, there we go. That's so weird. Why wouldn't you let me play the game?
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
One can count
Je
on
porte
one
le
talon the
nez
number of
désolé.
times she
Et
returns to
pour
Mount
me-
Outsong each
et
year.
pour me voler. Merci
Shenhe
beaucoup.
has also
J'ai
secured a
heure. Oui, oui,
In her
baguette.
correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to the first future.
Oh my gosh, she's moved
Did
out.
they think one was so
Shenhe's moved
easily
out.
mollified?
Ow.
One
It
shall
cracks my lip.
investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
She's a concerned mother. Mother is mothering, literally. Alright. We're going to lower. Alright, where are we gonna go? Up top, okay. I'm sorry all if my talk about Tekken has been way too much this stream. I'm sorry, I'm like obsessed, you know? Going upstairs. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, this part is the story quest. Okay, I got scared.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
Oh, what?
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer, you good, bestie?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You
The
two can go and
iconic
meet
house
with her.
of Mother Beyonce.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Real.
If one were
She
to
went to the
proudly
icon
proclaim
to the
one's
house
presence,
of Mother Beyonce.
Ganyu would
So
surely
real.
profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's
Yeah,
visit.
baby. Me
One
when
fears that would only
maybe
result
it's
in her
you.
staying up all night to make
You're
up
the
for
one
lost
that
time.
I love. You're
One
the
does
one
not
I
wish
need.
to trouble
You're the
her.
only one I see.
Conversing vicariously via
Come
you
on,
two shall
baby, it's
suffice.
you.
Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not
I
mention
haven't
one's
listened to
presence
Beyonce in a
here.
hot minute.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Wow.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh my god, Ganyu, hey girl!
Oh, busted.
Her children can recognize her from a
Is that lady
mile away.
someone you know,
They
Miss
should add
Ganyu?
Beyonce as a
She is
DLC for
indeed.
Tekken 8.
I'm sorry, Huixin, but
Wait, I
could we
think you're
delay
onto
the
something.
upcoming
That would be
meeting
kind
for
of
a little
iconic.
bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full.
I don't think they'd add real people into
Although,
Genshin. Sorry, not
perhaps I
Genshin.
could move
Tekken.
some work to later in the evening.
Like they,
Oh,
but
not
like
to worry, Miss
Beyonce
Ganyu.
as a
I'll make the
guest
necessary
character.
arrangements right away.
That would kind
Thank
of
you,
eat.
Huixin.
Like they already had Christy Montero, right? She's like another Tekken character who I haven't seen in a hot minute. But they already have Christy, right? Like if they add Christy as a DLC character,
Greetings.
they could
What
just
brings
make
you here
it
today?
Beyonce
And Cloud Retainer too.
palette swap of
It's
her.
been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
Meg and Nikki.
You
Oh my
are
gosh.
quite
Watch them
mistaken.
duke it out
One is
in the
not
fucking King
acquainted
of Iron
with this
Fist tournament.
Cloud
Who would
Retainer
win?
of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
I don't think passerby speak like that, Cloud Retainer.
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through her.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Oh my god, it's another thought. Hold on. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is? Thank you.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
As your daughter.
An apt observation.
Like
One was
mother, like
simply
daughter.
passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Cloud Retainer's
Paimon.
right! We've still got something super important to
God,
do,
Paimon,
so
you're
we
so
can't stay here for
subtle.
too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long
It's
since
okay,
we last
Ganyu.
saw
We'll
each
see each other
other.
another time.
One simply desired to see you and had no
Now that-
intention of interrupting your work.
Megan
A quick
Thee Stallion
conversation should
special
suffice
move.
for today.
Megan Law
A
expansion.
more involved reunion should wait until you find
Domain
yourself less
expansion.
occupied.
How the fuck do I do the hand
I
sign?
understand.
No, wait, it's middle finger.
That should be fine.
While
Isn't
one
she, like, a
acknowledges the
huge,
amount
like,
of work that you have
anime
to deal
fan?
with every day,
Like specifically
one
Jujutsu
must also
Kaisen?
remind
Is
you
that
to
what it is?
rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your
It'd be really
veins,
funny if her
excessive exhaustion
If her
will still
like
cause
rage art or
grave
whatever
harm
was
to your
literally
body.
just domain expansion from Jujutsu
It
Kaisen.
still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young,
Yeah, she's an
you
anime
oft
fan.
begged one to cuddle
Yeah,
you
I've
to
seen
sleep when
like
you
her
suffered
stories
from
on my
nightmares.
Twitter timeline. It's
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
so unexpected,
If
but
you-
she's also surreal for that.
We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
What would Nikki's special move be? Super bass.
Wow.
She would pound the alarm.
You've been to so many new places since the
She will
last time we
devour
spoke.
Nicki Minaj. Absolutely.
If you ever need
I have no
anything,
doubt
Please,
that
just come find me
Megan
at Yue
would
High Pavilion.
absolutely beat the fuck out
Also,
of Nikki.
Forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud
And
Retainer.
it's kind of unfortunate.
But if you
the
plan to
direction that
continue
Nick is
appearing
going,
in this
because
form, don't you think it'd be
Nicki
helpful
Minaj
to
is
adopt
really
a
an
human
admirable
name?
person.
A human
But
name?
it's kind of unfortunate the direction that she
You raise a
took.
valid point. Considering the sheer extent
Anyways,
of
did
one's
everyone
renown,
hear about Trisha
Cloud
Paytas and
Retainer is surely
her
too
second daughter?
recognizable as a name.
You really think so?
and about how
Not
King
that you're
Charles
not
got fucking
famous
prostate
or
cancer?
anything, but
I don't know if the beef is over or not. Yeah, I kind of stopped paying
You
attention.
presume to know the extent of
I
one's
stopped paying
illustrious
attention to it,
achievements.
like, last week.
One would
So now I
hardly
don't
think
know
such a
a
thing
lot
to be
about what's happening.
possible. Nevertheless,
But yeah, has
Ganyu's
everyone
advice
heard
cannot
about
be ignored. From this
King
point on, when in public
Charles
occasions,
getting cancer?
be sure to refer to one as xianyun.
Like,
Can you?
this is like Princess, this
Ah,
is like Malibu
I assume that's a
and
reference
Queen
to the
Elizabeth,
full record of
the late
Pristine
Queen Elizabeth
Pavilion.
all over again.
An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest
I
with the
just
moon.
think
They were
Trisha
enlightened
Paytas is an
and wise,
oracle.
free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
I'm gonna talk about
Oh,
Trisha
that
Paytas.
sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful
I don't know
of
if
Adepti
anyone's
could rise
heard
with the clouds
anything
and
about
rest with the moon.
the Universal
Actually,
Music
those
Group,
lines were
the
originally
UM
written to
the
describe
UMG,
Cloud Retainer herself.
taking music off of
Huh?
TikTok, but
Wait, so you're
I've
really
seen
that
like
powerful?
Trisha's covers of like a whole bunch of songs, and they're so funny.
And what of it? Did you truly take one
And,
to be
like,
nothing
and
more
then
than
I
a
also saw
bird
on
of
TikTok
bigger
where she
than average
cosplayed
size?
as an emo person, as an emo,
Not exactly.
and she was like, "Merrily we fall out of line, out of line." So fun. I love Trisha. I like why? Like we don't need Nikki anymore. We got Trisha Paytas.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in
Xianyun's
ancient texts.
Humble girly.
It is said that once,
She's
a
hiding the
long,
fact
long
that
time
she's
ago,
an Umbra witch.
there was a severe drought in
Okay, I need
Liyue.
to stop the Bayonetta jokes.
Left with no choice,
I wouldn't
many
want- I
people
wouldn't
left their
want to
homes,
dishonor
while others spent day and
queen
night
herself
praying to the
here.
Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation
war
during
veteran.
that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today.
What?
The books had this to say about what happened.
Oh my god, tell me, Ganyu.
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens.
Cute.
Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Just make Bayonetta slightly
That's
larger.
incredible!
Mortal
Oh,
records add
Baba
embellishments to
God.
dramatize past events. One did merely with one art, and even if one had not interceded,
Team.
the other Adepti would surely
oh,
have
that's
stepped
me.
in to help.
I grabbed myself.
Even so, you stopped an
Deep.
entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you.
Paimon, you're implying that you never respected her in the first place.
Illuminated bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable.
Girl, in
A
exchange,
name is but
college
a simple
student is
label
going to
we
live
carry
in my
with
house.
us on our journey through the world.
Oh my goodness.
Why would one
Should
be
I be
offended by such a
extremely
trivial
concerned? Should I be
matter?
scared or excited for you?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Because
Well,
I really,
that is
I
quite
really,
enough
really hope they're
ancient history
nice.
for now. Ganyu, have
Because
you
it
had
can
word
make
from
me-
Shenhe?
And you find, you know.
One has heard that
But
she
if
procured
they-
a job
they-
recently.
Wait, actually, do you
Have
know
you any
anything
thoughts on
about
her workplace?
and
what, pray tell, of her
exchange
monthly
student that's
remuneration?
living with you?
Moreover,
Do they come
does she
from
find herself
overseas?
overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
Oh my
One
gosh,
restaurant's
Shenhe's
business has
working
been
now?
booming
She's a
recently.
working woman.
So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to
Oh, she's
staff the
working
restaurant.
at Wan
I
Min.
see. Most excellent
He's
indeed.
from Manila. Oh,
One
okay.
has had the pleasure of being
I see, I see,
introduced
I
to
see.
that family.
So
Shangling
it's just
is
from
kind
within,
and
right?
astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause
But
to believe that they will make
have
Shenhe's
you
work difficult.
actually met him yet? Or
Now,
were you just
it is almost time
like,
to partake in the
told
victuals
that
of noon.
someone
One
else is
shall
moving in
visit
with
Wan
you?
Min restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh?
I'm not talking about
But
college. I need
didn't
to
you
register
just
for my
say that you had
classes.
something important to do?
Oh god, you
Can
Classes
that
start
wait
in
until after
March.
we've eaten?
and I need to register for my classes.
You may return to your
and
work,
then I need
Ganyu.
to do my
One shall
fucking
see to this
induction or
matter on
whatever.
one's
Oh my
own.
goodness, it's
There will be
a lot.
many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
My dad told me.
Of course,
okay.
Cloud Retainer.
Oh, do you know when
Please,
he's moving?
take
Do you know when
care.
he's coming?
Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Bye, Ganyu.
See you around, Ganyu!
Love you, Ganyu. Yeah, Soyeon, do you know when about he's coming along? Anyways, go to Monkey Restaurant. This Friday. Yeah, it's currently Thursday. For you, is it not?
Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut
Girl,
the
you're not
conversation
that
short
slick. Shut
and
the
not
fuck up.
take too much of Ganyu's
That was
time.
not
Is
anyone,
Paimon
I'm
right?
sorry.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important
It's
purpose.
Wednesday for me.
For real?
Yeah,
The moment
I'm
is
still
not yet upon
acclimating
us.
myself to different time zones.
Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Okay, so he's coming.
She
pretty soon.
really seems to be
Okay.
playing up the whole
Yeah, I
mysterious
hope everything goes well,
seductress thing
Soyeon.
right
I
now.
hope he's really nice.
Is it because we heard that cool
What if-
story about her?
What if he's also a gay icon too? You never know. Like, I'll manifest that for you. Like Queen Bayonetta will manifest that for you. Hold on. Vavago.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Shut up, Neverland.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
Pride.
Be sure to befriend them
Be who you are
and
for your
cause
pride.
them no harm.
But yeah, I really hope everything goes well for you, Sion. Me and my friend were talking, what if he's hot? Oh my god, are you gonna have your fucking roommates to friends to lovers moment? Wait, that kind of eat. Don't worry,
I see the value in my own
he will
work,
be. Trust.
but I also see the meaning
Take
in
this
all
from
the
your
endeavors of the
Take
people
this
of
from your local
Fontaine.
streamer, Kadamza.
I believe I will continue
will
to
be
take
hot.
pride in fulfilling my duties.
He's sleeping in my room. Oh my god, you're sharing a bed? No. Someone's probably gonna have to sleep on a mattress. But, like, imagine though, like, oh no! It's my time. It is your time. Believe. You will have your roommates to friends to lovers arc, and we are here for it. It's my BL moment. Exactly! That's what we're all here for. Like, imagine.
Water comes in many
He
flavors
walks
to the
into your
discerning
room,
palate.
and he's like,
Mondstadt's water is
oh
crisp
no,
and
there's
pure,
only
while water
one
from Liyue
bed.
has an enduring
Whatever
aftertaste.
are we going to
In
do?
Inazuma, the water
And then
possesses a depth of flavor
Your dad
unlike any
just,
other.
why did you
Sumeru's
just
water,
sleep in the
meanwhile,
one bed?
has a rich and complex
And then,
flavor profile, but it must be savored
and then
patiently
he's like,
to
oh my god,
fully
ew,
appreciate it.
no. Why would I ever do that? And then you'd be like, oh my god, yeah, why would I ever do that? But like, internally you're like, oh my god, please let it be true. And then, your dad
Melusines are
builds the
beautiful
fact that you don't have
creatures.
any leftover
They are
mattresses.
the pride
and
of Fontaine.
he did, and then your
Be sure to
roommate,
befriend them
like dejectedly
and cause
accepts
them no
that you sleep in
harm.
the same bed, and then like you like face opposite from each other. But then in the next morning you find that that he's cuddling and he's like big spooning you. I'm sorry, I should not be feeding into delusions like this. But just like think. That's why we think. That's why we can imagine. But genuinely, I hope everything goes well. I don't know if it's your first time having someone else like an exchange student like in your home. He's gonna see my black and pink poster in my room. Oh my god.
You get what I'm saying,
He better
right?
be a blink then, if that's
Yeah,
the case.
how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady,
Ew,
huh?
predators!
I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Ew, 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 ew,
You
ew,
do
ew,
it.
ew, 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 ew.
No.
We go fucking
I think you should.
creeps.
What can I get for you today?
We go fucking creeps. Ew, ew,
Greetings,
ew, ew,
miss.
ew, ew, ew.
I was just wondering if you'd be willing
But yeah, he
to...
better be a blink.
What would you
Forever
like to
young.
order?
Oh my god, yes! Fucking
Yeah, 2
scare them
servings of
scare
more
them
meat to
into
go.
Submission. Yes, mother.
Good chat. Bye.
He better be. Exactly.
Shenhe!
Just ask him. Do you listen? Well, probably don't ask him, but just
Welcome.
like once he
It's been a while.
comes into your room,
May I take your order?
ask him, "What do you think of?"
Welcome us as guests and
Do you like
greet us
this
as old
poster?
friends in the same
And
line.
if he says yes,
It's weird.
pat him up. Take him. He's yours. He's ripe for the picking. What am I saying? Hi, Shenhe.
Mhm.
Hi, mother.
Oh, and this is?
This is Miss xianyun.
Master?
Oh my gosh, mother of the mother.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able
My
to ascertain
delulu.
one's true
I'm
identity
just
with such
feeding into your
ease?
delusions. That's what
I've
I'm here
trained
to do.
and lived with Master for more than 10 years.
Here on the
I would
Kadamsa-
recognize you no
on the
matter what
Kadamsa
form you
chat-
take.
Twitch, here at twitch.tv/Kadamsa, we are supportive of each other no matter what. This is
Is
a
something
no
the matter,
judgment zone.
Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
She's a working woman.
And check
She's
out the
working
great
customer
food,
service too. She's working-
Indeed.
well,
It's
working
almost lunchtime.
hospitality.
Jeez, I'm
I
still
work
on the clock
hospitality
and
too.
can't talk for very long.
Trust me, it is exhausting.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe.
Hey.
So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends.
Oh my gosh, she's got
I'll
an
let
early
you know
lunch
if things pick up.
break. Period.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Hardworking queen mother.
Woohoo!
Shenhe's iconic. I love Shenhe. Where do we go? Just behind here. Oh wait, no, that's not where I wanted to go. Like the three self-made girl, exactly. She like literally, she came to town after like living in the mountains for so long.
It is
And
just
she's
as
like-
one expected.
she's
The owner of
working-
Wanmin
she's building
Restaurant
herself
is
up.
indeed a most reasonable and
We all start
accommodating
somewhere,
human.
and Shenhe is doing amazing.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied
there are
group of
two
people.
mothers.
Has this been difficult for
They're
you,
staring at
Shenhe?
each other. Hey, bitch! Oh my god, waddles!
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into
Aren't you in
strange people,
class? What the fuck are you
but
doing?
I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Did you?
Seems
did
like
class
you've been
finish,
making
or
progress. So
Are you
by
just
dealing with them,
vibing?
you mean...
First, I tried to talk sense into them.
Hey!
If that
I
doesn't
see
work,
you,
I
I
threaten
hear
them with
you.
violence. At this point, they usually decide
just
they are in
ended? Oh my
favor of a
goodness! So
civil
the first
conversation.
thing you did after class
Oh,
was come to me.
How's
Oh
your
my god,
pen
I'm
on purpose?
honored. Thank you. I was talking to Soyeon, and he was telling me about how he has an exchange student like coming into his home, and I was feeding into his delusions about having a roommates to friends to lovers arc. So, please join me as we manifest. Let me do this for the umpteenth time. Soyeon Leeds will have his BL moment, his roommates to friends to lovers moment, his roommates to friends to lovers moment. Ah, Vavago! There we go. Anyways, Buttles, when are you going to get Tekken 7? I want to play with you.
Oh, a sensible plan.
Yeah,
One
we're
is
feeding the
gladdened to see you
delusion. Ooh,
integrate
voice
so
crack.
well into human society.
That's what
And you, Master?
I'm here to do.
How
I
have you
feed
been?
delusions.
Simply marvelous. Though
Simply
Mount
marvelous.
Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence
God.
recently, one has hardly found
Gonna
the
have
pleasure
them
of one's
walking
own
into him
company to be
with just a
lacking.
towel on moment.
I see.
Real.
Just as expected of Master.
When I get my Twitch money, but that's next week. Whatever. What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot. Oh, is she mentioning Ganyu as well? Red Velvet Ritual, zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zim. I'm broke, bitch. Okay, I get it. We get it. We'll play
I
next
have
week,
missed
whatever.
Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy
Yes,
lately,
well,
I've already had a
we'll
conversation with
zimzalabim it.
Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh. You did? Do
Do
make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work.
They're just
There was
working
time
women.
only to
We
exchange a
got
few
mother.
simple
We
pleasantries.
got a whole family of
Ganyu
mothers.
told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh my goodness.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I
geez,
believe this
Bayonetta
to be a good
out.
topic of
Bayonetta's
conversation.
been out for a hot minute.
No, not a problem.
Look at her, there she is.
One was simply caught
There's
off
Mother.
guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see
Here.
how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Here's Mother next to Mother. Just realized Mother was on the screen. I've never said the word mother more in 1 minute than right now. Like, xianyun story quest? No, this is the mother reunion. This is the mother gathering. The Pussy girl. Real. She's avavagoing.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly
want her
gave
to
her a
break my
natural
neck with her
edge in such a
legs.
contest.
That would kill you though.
In response,
But you know,
Master
you're also
agreed to
real for
forego
that.
flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race.
You were very real for that.
Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a
giving good
brand new
luck.
device on
She's
the day
my
of the
good luck charm.
contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
She's
It was a
helping me.
mechanical
She's my
vehicle
assistant.
made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh my god, Miss Girl
Oh, you
invented
refer
a
to the
motorbike.
bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent
She's serving
49
us.
days
Her pussy
conceptualizing and
juice is
crafting
good
it.
luck.
It need only be
Exactly.
infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Bayonetta
Oh,
is
it
here
boggles
to
the
ensure
mind
that
why
we have a
Mooncarver
good
ever
stream.
supposed he might best me in a
Okay,
contest
my
of
headphones are, like,
locomotion.
kind of annoying me.
Though he sprinted
Not
with all
my
his
headphones,
might,
but
he
these
could barely
headphones.
keep up.
They're like
Alas,
not
the
aligned
one
with my
flaw
head.
of my
And
mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain.
There we
One was
go.
thwarted mere seconds
Her
from
pussy juice is
victory
good luck,
when it
yes,
was thrown off
precisely.
course and failed to
If you
make it
drink
across
her-
the
if you-
final
if you
stretch.
drink her pussy juice,
Truly a most
it'll
unfortunate turn of
make you
events.
feel.
Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
It's like chamomile tea.
Master,
It makes you feel
that was the end of
calm
that
and
story.
increases concentration.
Is that so?
Or alternatively,
With
if
you gone, one has seldom felt the
you,
desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest.
Bro, dumb. I want
What is a
the
race
Lux
without
Valentine's
spectators,
skin.
after
I keep
all?
seeing it, the one from Wild Rift,
Have you been lonely, Master?
right? Like I've
Lonely?
seen the Ezreal skin as well.
At one's age, entire
And
human generations
They
come and
keep
go in
putting
the
him in
blink of an
fucking
eye.
crop tops.
Even one's own self-directed musings can
And
span several
It
days
makes
and
me
nights.
want to play Ezreal now, but I
the most
can't play
forlorn
Ezreal because I
sentiment.
can't play ADC
Mere
because I
mention
suck
of it is
ass.
preposterous.
I'm sorry. Girl, the red
What is
hair
the reason for that
is
look
doing
upon your
something funny
face?
to me. Which red hair?
Nothing. It's
You can
just...
play as mid.
Well,
But, like,
Paimon
what
gained a
is
lot of
mid?
respect for you after
like, what
listening to that
mid? Girl,
story
you're
of
not
you
playing
summoning
mid.
the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that
Sorry,
illuminated
which
bird
red hair
again.
are you talking about?
Paimon's just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both master. One is the
Oh my
master that's
God.
widely revered
Shenhe
by the people,
accepts
while
you
the other
no
is the
matter
master
what you
that I
identify
respect
as.
and adore.
Oh, full
One
service.
finds
Of
oneself
course, of
exalted
course.
yet again with sweet
The red
words
hair
of
guy doing
praise and
something funny
flattery
to
of
me.
a most extravagant nature.
You're so real for that.
You chose to exalt
He's
one with
very-
your words, yet you
How to put
refuse
this?
to grace Mount Outsong with your
Dominant.
presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an
Hi,
inaccurate
Steeple.
picture. One has
It's
always
okay.
lived by a
Don't-
single ideal.
Don't question what Waddle
Eschew
says
all
in my
action
chat.
and
She was
abide
just like
by
that.
no rule. One
Pays
does as
for
one
horses.
pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit. Yet one places little weight in such judgments.
Real
got,
hate is for
What,
horses.
2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her
Boo.
ego was about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
I can't even watch when she touches his hair.
Hey there, could we get another
and I
fish
watch
stew?
a snake eat a cow. Girl, I'm not touching the little boy.
I'm
Which one?
hearing
Is
more
that
guests
the-
come in. I should get back to
Is
work.
that the greenish yellowish one? Isn't he in college?
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
Look, I'm sorry if he's supposed to be like high school or something. I thought he was in college. Oh my goodness, one main restaurant is booked.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
God damn, the food actually looks really good. If only the quality, if only my game quality wasn't that bad. He's built like a child. I guess. There. Is this food to your taste?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
To a stove.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry,
Cloud
miss,
calm
but
down,
our
it's
tables are
just
full.
polygons.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it
But,
smells
like-
so delightful.
Oh, okay, I gotta
Can
go
we
on
really
bus now.
not
Bye
eat
bye.
here?
Okay, bye bye.
My poor legs can't
play
go
League
on for
later.
much longer.
But
Well, you
people,
could always
let's
check with some
have-
of the other
let
guests
Cloud
and
Retainer
see if
have her
anyone's
moment.
happy to share a table.
like it may be
Okay,
polygons, but
I'll ask her
it's
out.
good polygons. The tables are full and there's only 2 tables.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you?
The front
There are no
lady
empty
doesn't
tables
know.
left, so... well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Real. I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name, but she's like I love her. She's great. She's writing a business.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Hello, Shuyu and you.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young. Yeah.
That's just what Asian
A
genetics
lot of
does
people
to you.
compliment Granny on her
The
youthful
older you
looks,
get, the younger
but
you
she's
look.
actually much older than she appears.
She's doing her own business. Yeah, she's only here to run a business.
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh.
Granny doesn't
Have
look
we
all
met
there.
before?
No.
Oh. the granny and
Tis the
mother
fated
know each
meeting,
other.
then. Please, take a seat.
Or at least
What
feel
would
like
you
they
like to
know
eat,
each other.
Granny? I can order for you.
Is she an adepta?
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
What?
No, not this again. Granny,
Worms.
there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Fuck,
Braised
talk about
earthworms? Well, that
I had
sounds
a worm on
weird.
a string
Do
somewhere.
people actually eat
But now
that?
I don't know where it went. And I'm sad because it was like a prized possession.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
But braising the
need any help?
earthworms? Interesting.
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny?
She's a little-
Thanks, that's nice
she's
of
a
you to
little out of
offer.
it.
Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her
Oh,
memory's
it's
getting worse all the
dementia, okay.
time. She's always saying things that sound kind of confusing.
Wait, why is a child
Actually, her memory's been bad
why
ever
is a
since I was
child
little.
having to take
But
care
it's
of
gotten
her?
so bad lately that I even have to
her
remind her who I
grandmother
am
with
every
dementia.
morning.
Who the hell eats earthworms? What? I mean, there's like some cultures that eat worm, right? Demented grandma. Real. Who eats earthworms? This granny right here.
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Oh shit! Poor Shuyu.
Oh.
She's a child and she's having to take care of her grandmother with dementia. That's actually so depressing.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
Oh, what
Sure,
did
it's
her?
hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid. You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Oh, that's a very specific dream.
That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a
Ooh,
dream,
girl. Oh, that's
so
what's
I
happening,
forgot
Sion.
about it.
Nice.
But
dream,
I'm in a
Granny.
good mood now,
It's
and
certainly a dream
somehow
that you're
I
having.
remembered it again. Ah, you know,
That is such a
I
pretty.
believe
Wait, hold on.
I've had this dream
Unrelated.
a great many
But
times.
that hairpiece. Oh,
But
the
just
hairpiece
how
that was like in
many
the back
times
of Granny's
have I
head. That's
had
so
it?
pretty.
Now that I do not remember.
Sion, what's happening in your
Wait,
game at the moment?
so you have a
Update me.
reoccurring
Update
dream
us,
where
actually.
someone's
Tell,
talking
share
to
with
you?
the class.
That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
She possessed.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no sign of possession.
She's just
Are you sure?
like that.
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept?
The boss girl. What
Am
about
I
her?
not an expert?
Did she say something?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams
The
looks
first
like?
step
Granny?
in dealing with a dementia patient.
Not anymore.
Always go along with what they're saying.
Although
Never deny what
I
they're saying.
have a sense
learned that
that
on
she
TikTok.
looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
Just play along, Paimon.
As one said, fate must have brought us together.
That's
You may leave the
kid.
situation to me.
Oh my god, wait, you're so
Are
right.
you
Wait, you're
sure?
so right. You're the
so,
younger version.
what are your names?
Exactly. She's already free because she's with you. Hearts.
Just Xianyun is fine.
He's flirting.
Thank you all
With
so
me?
much for offering to
Oh
help.
my
But
goodness.
first, I'm
I
sorry
hope
for
everything
asking,
goes well.
but,
I hope
do you want us to pay
you
you
get
back?
the full service.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Oh, we were just curious about your situation and want to help if we can. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny?
What can we do?
All we have to
what
go
can we
off
do,
is
Mother?
that dream. Where do we start?
The happy ending. Yeah, get the happy
That
ending.
is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea.
I'm gonna tell us, little girl.
Once, when I was
probably
really
should
little,
you. Sorry.
my dad told me the granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Oh my goodness. Why is this story quest just
If
a
it's
mother
true,
gathering?
then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Mother Metropolis, if you will.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shincho knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler
Wait,
and
so she's like
Paimon
a
are
war
bound for
vet,
the Feiyun
essentially?
Commerce Guild.
I think
while
so.
Yuan
That's
Dai
kind
and
of what I'm
Shuyu
getting.
shall remain here and partake
But to
of
be
their
fair, I
lunch.
think a lot.
As for myself, I have matters to
I
discuss
think
with Streetward
like a lot of the
Rambler.
deities,
Streetward
sorry, the
Rambler?
Adepti,
Oh, you mean Madame Ping?
who are the deities.
Precisely.
It's weird.
Let us meet at Yujing Terrace
Uh,
once you are ready.
A lot of like the more mythical kind of characters are essentially kind of like war vets. It's the whole thing.
Food is unbelievable. Today is my treat.
But all of these people mothers. Like, why do they have bad bitches in the battlefield? Like, is Morax's taste just that good? There he is. The twink. Hello, sir.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we
Hi,
found you!
Shincho.
We wanted to ask you about something.
Sexiness
That's
is an
not a
important
whole lot
stat
of
in
information
battle.
to go off of.
Exactly.
I don't know if I can say for
Critical
sure.
even. Yeah, charisma is a stat in Dungeons and Dragons for a reason. It's just how fucking hot and sexy you are.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago.
Oh?
As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng.
Exorcism?
They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments.
Oh my goodness, that's...
The way this nameless
that's a story
heroine
for the
faded from
ages.
fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did
He's a
do a bit
nerd,
of
that's what he
extra
is.
research on her story, but it was just out of
Girl,
personal
a looking-
curiosity.
A,
Well,
a
Paimon
blonde
still thinks
college
that's
student
super
is
cool.
sleeping on the bench.
Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let them sleep.
Let me think.
Let them
In
sleep.
the novels,
let
the
them do
nameless
what they need to
heroine
do.
always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Oh my goodness.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's
Oh my
rare
God,
for a
is-
chivalric
is
hero to
Granny
fade
the
into
mother in
obscurity
this
during their
story?
lifetime, even after retiring
His
from the
name
public
is
eye.
Lenga. Oh.
But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again.
Oh.
There were
okay.
even rumors that she
I know who
became
you're talking about.
extremely
Okay.
ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public
Doesn't-
memory.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
It's
but...
almost as if she was trying to hide
Yeah,
from something.
Are you gonna chat him up, or are you
There's
gonna
probably
stay
far
loyal
more to the story
the
than what's
redhead?
been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Shincho.
He's a
A
nerd,
drought,
that's
a nameless
why.
heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Shincho, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Oh, wait till you see the
The
droughts of
crops
Australia.
withered, the streams ran dry,
Thankfully,
the monsters in the
it's been
mountains
raining
became
a
rabid
lot
and
lately,
agitated.
so we are in a
Countless
drought
caravans
right now,
were
kind of thriving right
attacked,
now with the water.
and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti
Girl, I
could hope
can't
to
play it.
dispel
My
the
mom
ruin
is
and
in my
devastation.
room. Yeah, best to get off for now. But it's okay.
Do you have any other questions?
We're
Good for
you're
now.
getting
We're
close.
just going to head back and
You're
meet
getting
up with
closer
Miss
closer to
Xianyun and
happy
the others
ending we
again.
desire so much.
Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Shincho. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Bye, Twink. You're a twink, that's what you are. Oh, alright.
I wonder if she can see the kites here from...
Oh my god, I have to walk. I'm Madam Ping. I'm the Madam Ping. This really is just a mother reunion. Oh, I fell. Well,
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
oh my gosh, you got a
Oh, thank you.
spin crystal, I think it's called? Fine crystal, something like that.
Straight word, but Ping. What has amused you so?
It's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to
Oh my
seek
God,
your counsel
therapy
on a
session.
personal matter.
Love us a therapy
Oh.
session.
Why so
Madam
formal
Ping.
all of a sudden? I
This
must
is-
say,
this is the
you're
OG
making me a little
mother.
nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
Don't you already have a home
It does not
in the
require
mountains?
as much
Why
as
do you
you
need
may
a holiday?
think.
Why do you need a
Still,
holiday
do
home?
you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Paimon, bad
Nothing
timing.
save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
I love Madam Ping.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in
where
love
did
with
her
an
granny
exorcist
go?
from Mount
Oh,
Tianhe.
she was just there, okay.
Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Oh? What do you want to ask us?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go
Got
talk
a
over there.
secret. Can you keep it? Ain't this I there? Better lock it in your pocket. Take a left one to the grave. The tea girl. Spill the tea.
What's wrong, Chuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss xianyun call herself an adeptus.
She let it slip.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Chuyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Huh?
I knew it.
Why did you say it like that? I knew it.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
She exposed
She
herself.
put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some
Her
sort
cool
of magic
Adeptus house.
potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance.
Oh?
So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white?
Hold on, I'm connecting the dots. I think I know who this is.
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
Hyperbolic?
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one.
Mothers support mothers. That's what we do here.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Ooh, Wong Shu-in. I wonder if we'll see Xiao there. Alright, Wong Shu-in.
Wang Shu-in. Wang Shu-in.
Is she remembering? Is she remembering?
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Do you remember?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
That took a depressing turn.
I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
Go look.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
You good, Paimon? Oh my gosh, it's Emo Twig. Hello.
I sensed a non-human presence. I decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Hi, Xiao.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
Even her fucking niece recognizes her.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, right, they're war veterans.
What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold,
What the
glory of
fuck?
one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
What the fuck?
An impressive imitation.
What did she just have
Paimon knows
turrets?
her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
Oh my.
Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Called PTSD.
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape?
It's called PTSD, girlie.
When
It's
dwelling
called
between
trauma.
mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone
Oh.
matters.
Dang, we
Granny,
could've learned more.
Are you okay?
What happened?
Back then, at this place,
She's remembering.
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good.
Hi, emo twink.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Oh?
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
And then?
So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The
Oh my god, I'm
only
going out with
thing
the
I
purple
can
hair.
remember
Oh my god,
is
good
that
luck.
it took a
Hope you get a
great
happy
toll
ending.
on me, and there was no cure for it. I was
Not
confined
gonna lie,
to my
I think when
room
I
in
played
Wangshu Inn,
the
where I
demo
spent
full
many
service,
days
I
unconscious.
think the purple one
I'd
was
come
the first one
to
I went
every
for.
once in a while
I think
and
so.
stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why.
Oh?
One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of
Oh my god, is that her when she was
soul-revitalizing
younger?
tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
Well, the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was
Just
all
looking
thanks
for
to
hotties.
the pills that you
Real.
managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
We're here to pick
I'm
up hot
sorry,
bitches.
I
and
don't.
Only
Oh,
reason people go
if
out,
only I wasn't
pick
so
up bitches.
useless.
Hey!
You're not
You're not
useless.
useless.
Don't
You've
say
done
that.
so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make next location.
Let's go.
Next location.
Okay,
Next
let's go.
location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayunkars next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere,
true.
right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today.
Oh my god, Paimon
At this rate, we'll
and
recover
thinking?
all of Granny
Oh my gosh,
Wendy's
an
memories
unlikely
in that
pair.
time.
Oh my god, why are they so spread out? Oh my god. Alright. Got some walking to do. Hold on. If we're going to do a lot of walking, let me pull out Yelan. There. Mother. Let me switch my little pet thing. I do not like the little bottle.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up the bad guys.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Okay.
Okay, there are still plenty of other places we can check.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me.
Oh?
Go on.
I'm gonna
take
play Hot
some.
Girl Summer
You need to eat
by
a
Megan
lot
Thee
if you want to
Stallion.
grow big and
As
strong.
you should. Real hot girl shit.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Oh my god, can't believe Hot Girl Summer is nearly over. Well, it's not over, but like we're in the last month of Hot Girl Summer. Next it'll be Christian Girl Autumn.
Take it easy.
Or Christian Girl Fall, sorry. How does everyone celebrate their Hot Girl Summers? I celebrate my Hot Girl Summer by laying in bed all
An
day.
abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over
Because
there?
summer is when I don't have school.
This place... It's...
What is it? You remember?
Did
do
you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. This is where your father was born.
Oh my god.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me.
Girl,
We
it's
fled
raining.
together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor
She's
pains
remembering,
came
okay?
on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and
Y'all
over.
gonna get cold.
I
Real.
alone am
But
the
it's
source
okay.
of this sin.
They're immortal.
Punish me as you wish
Plot
for
armor.
forsaking my
They won't catch a
oath,
cold.
but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
it's okay.
remember.
The rain subsided.
I only remember
It only lasted
praying in
for
the
a minute.
darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog
Oh my
cleared out.
gosh, in the way like the
Eventually,
sun like comes out as she was
The
saying
house
that.
was filled with
Oh
the
my
sound
god,
of my
love
baby's
it.
first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
Sacrifice Paimon.
My
dad?
He was my pride and joy.
Cook her.
And so are you,
She'll be
Shuyu.
she'll be our
You're
fire
so
starter.
much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me.
Now,
Why?
Granny, where did that book come from?
What did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
Yeah.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
Oh.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
It's okay.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top.
Oh my god.
Oh, such lightness of weight.
But yes,
All
carry
those
her.
who grow old go frail at the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a loose mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Mother. Okay, hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay. Fine. Ooh, girl, I'm going to the full service spa. Oh my goodness, hope you get the full service.
Yeah.
Get that happy ending you deserve. Wait, why am I walking there? I could just teleport there. What am I doing? Get the redhead guy. I know, that's right. A. Alright, where do you remember here, Granny?
We're finally here. Does this
My
place feel
back is
familiar
gonna
to
hurt
you,
so
Granny,
bad
one
tomorrow.
Let me see.
Like, in game? Or like in real life? There's a very different distinction that needs to be made right
strange.
now.
Have I lived here before? When we were at
In-game.
Wangshu Inn and the abandoned
Real.
house earlier,
You just,
though
the
I
ending is
couldn't
gonna
remember
be so
everything,
happy.
I still felt a sense of familiarity.
I know, that's right.
I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past,
Oh my
but it
gosh,
just
Mother,
didn't leave a
don't look
strong
behind
impression
you.
on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Yeah, we're resourceful.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh? The polygon?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsang. Mount Outsang.
Are you remembering? He's
Granny,
remembering?
are you
He's
okay?
thinking?
Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsang, What am I really?
Mount Outsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head,
She's using
it
psychic
feels all
power.
heavy and dizzy.
I think she's
what is
remembering
wrong
some.
with me?
I think she's feeling some shit.
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsang.
Exposure therapy.
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsang.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
Was that what she was doing when we first met her?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Oh my goodness. The mother is mothering.
Take it easy.
You could just fly there. So easy. What is it, Mother?
Here, this is it.
I knew it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Is there something inside it?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Somnium?
It periodically releases a soft
Sorry,
breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help
game
listeners
that I really like.
subconsciously
the Somnium
relax
files.
and even
So,
enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Whenever I see the word somnium
Soothing
or somnia,
agitation and anxiety,
I
relieving
kinda
exhaustion and
laugh.
insomnia. Its
But it's okay.
potential uses are numerous indeed.
Is it supposed to
And
kind
of course, it can
put you
also
to
aid in the
sleep,
recovery
something
of
like
lost
that?
memories.
Suspensus somnia.
Oh, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
Bitch, you've been floating for what,
How
3 years? Shut the
preposterous.
fuck up.
Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon.
Oh my
We
God, that's a bit powered
Adepti
up
can only help
desire.
those who first resolve to help
Determination.
themselves. Had she lacked such
Lengo
determination
works in
and strength of
full-service
character,
spa.
one
my
would
goodness,
have little
he's
to
working
offer in way of
part-time?
assistance.
Are you gonna get a
thinks
service
she
from
gets
him,
it
or are you
now.
gonna just stick with the
Hey,
red-haired
what's that
guy?
other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather.
Probably.
It's as if she's
Okay, I
lying
see,
down
I
on
see
a
you.
warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie.
Oh my
Come,
God,
join
she's
one
in
on
her
this
somnium.
side. We shall give her some
We will
time to
sink
herself.
into her brain, her mind.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind.
Oh, is that her when she was
One
younger?
of gentle breeze and morning dew.
Oh, wait, her dream!
Perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of
I'm
heaven
in the
and
spa
earth.
with purple hair.
This
oh my goodness,
your
what kind of
home.
massage is he doing on you?
This is where you belong. You should have never left.
Oh my god, and the crane was
The
her
you
all
of the past.
along.
The me from not that long ago. We should have never.
Oh.
So that is the truth. No
This
wonder
is
this place is so
fucking naked
familiar.
girl. Oh my god, why is he stripping?
Granny, are you
What is
okay?
he doing? Are y'all like in the
Cloud
fucking bath or something?
Your memories have returned?
I don't know.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already
Oh
knew each
god.
other?
Are you gonna get a
Yes.
Are you gonna get a happy ending
I
or something?
now remember
or is this just part of
everything.
the mythology?
Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf.
You're an adeptus.
It's all
You're
come back
fine.
to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth
All the guys
of
in the
what I
spa.
once was.
Oh my god, everyone's there. Holy shit.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long
Oh my
buried
goodness,
is
is
sure
it
to come
gonna
with
be
a
like
myriad of complex
like
emotions.
they're gonna have to
Perhaps
do
one
like
should
a
recount the
massage
story
and
on your
you all of
behalf while
them, or
you
they just
compose yourself.
meeting?
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memory. Shuyu, everyone,
all alone in the
I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story.
Oh my gosh, story
If you're
time.
willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything.
Oh,
Nothing
boring.
you say can change that.
Yeah, they couldn't
I
at least
know,
like hug
dear
or something? What
child.
the fuck?
My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not
Oh my god,
a
not the
human
crane
being.
coming into a shot.
My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience.
Oh?
The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my
OMG, the red hair's
existence
having
and
a
began to
bleeding
share
nose by
many
just
stories
looking at
with
me.
me.
Oh my
She
god,
even
he's
passed on the
attracted to
secret
you.
of cultivation
Oh my
to me.
god, good on you.
Though she never
has
took me on as a
feelings.
formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new
So happy for
inventions,
you.
I would also stand next
One
to
step
her and
closer.
watch.
He likes
I even
you. He
contemplated
likes
completing my
like
training
you.
and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
I'm gonna go, wait, is this another one
That's
of
right.
Mother's...
Master regaled me with many
Mother's
stories
daughters?
of her past deeds.
Actually, they're all...
From them, I learned how
Oh
she
my
had
god,
saved people
what is
from a similar
happening in that
crisis
game
in the
right now?
past. She was the
Are
one
they
I
like
looked
taking a
up to
bath
the
together or
most.
something?
More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her.
Oh my goodness,
I
that's
wanted to travel the land like she
very
had,
raunchy,
relieving
very
suffering
steamy.
wherever I
Oh
went.
my.
But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed
Yeah.
no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
She never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us.
Picking?
But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world
Better be the
and
red-haired
wanted
guy.
more than anything to cleanse it of
his
all
nose is
pain
bleeding
and
for
suffering.
you. Like,
I
help him
could
out.
not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
The red
Those
hair.
10 years passed by in a flash. Yet
Yeah.
I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no. What happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity.
Oh my goodness.
I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the
So
world,
Granny here is just another
such that
one
no one would
of
be able to find me again.
Cloud Retainer's daughters.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Granny, what's wrong?
OMG, he showed me his thing.
Why did I ever think it was a coincidence?
Oh my god!
Tea
What are
pills
you
concocted
doing?
using
Put
the
it-
blood of an
put
adeptus?
It away.
It couldn't be. Master,
Just be like
Don't
Jennifer
tell me.
Coolidge, you know?
Back then,
oh, you look like
that
the 4th of
merchant was
July.
actually...
Makes me want to have a hot dog real bad.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded. Would it not?
Just eat his hot dog,
Consider
you know?
the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
What am I saying?
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and
sorry.
hide myself away in
Like,
perpetuity,
if he's showing it to you,
the
you
only
might as
person
well,
I
like,
managed
you know,
to deceive
do things
was
with it, right?
myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness
Exactly,
for a
that's what I'm
particular
saying.
game. You would hide yourself among a group
Help a
of
bro
wild
out,
cranes
you know?
and ask one to pick you out from among them. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Oh, that's so
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Are we gonna get a cutscene? Just play Deep Throat by Cupcake. Exactly! Lick, 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 lick.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
I wanna eat your dick, but I can't fuck up my nails, so I pick it up with chopsticks. I hope she's doing well. Oh my god, it's Mother. Wait, hold on. Look, it's Mother.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh,
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, I fell.
One had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Follow the memories. We're following the memories. Let's go. Avavago.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Hit!
Oh, girl, stop climbing.
Yeah! Yeah! Skyward!
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept. Remember, to think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
For your life.
Stray clouds converge!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Girl, I can't. I'm all. Oh
Those
no.
monsters would hardly
It's
have
okay.
pursued
Later.
you with such ferocity, without sufficient incentive. They were likely
Damn it! Can't
incited
believe
by
your
the
mother
presence
walked
of
in when
godly
he
remains.
just got to the good part. What the flip?
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making.
Go wait. So
In the
was
end,
Cloud Retainer just
one was
always
relieved to
by
see you endure through the
Granny?
night.
Like throughout her entire time.
At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest.
Oh my gosh, she was there.
Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
See, that's a true mother right there.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
She's just an Asian mother, like a little overbearing, but
Now
she
you should have a
cares.
complete understanding of the events.
Wait! The crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Yeah.
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Let me just grab this chest.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Oh my.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body
Oh my
to
God,
conceal the
look at her.
variegated
Look
nature
at
of one's
the powder
appearance.
puff.
You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognized the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Oh, stretch. Big stretch. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, that felt good.
Now all has been revealed.
Oh my.
One owes you an apology, Yuandai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away.
I love her as my mom.
Had one simply informed you of all you had
Sorry, I'm
lost,
Australian. My mom.
all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake?
She wants you
Why
to be
did you not bring me
happy,
back
that's
to Mount
why.
Outsong by force?
One has never as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free.
I love her.
Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Oh.
'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late, have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own
She would have been a
monstrousness.
fucking vegetable, that's what.
Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
You'll be fine. Trust.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Oh my god, she's gonna die.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane,
She's
huh?
gonna die.
Master,
We're plugging the.
you've already done more than
plugging out the
enough
life
for me.
support.
I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
5 minutes.
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny, please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
She's not gonna have anyone.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
She's 8. I don't think she can.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
Oh, girlie, are you okay?
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
Oh, she can die happy. Well, she isn't really dying,
I'm so sorry,
but it
Master.
feels like she's dying.
Thank you for everything.
There she is. There she goes.
Xiu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting,
I'm
response
listening to
such an
Houdini by
event.
Dula Peep. Oh my gosh, I love Dua
Tears are a
Lipa.
necessary part of
Good
maturation.
taste.
Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Oh my god. She's putting us to sleep. Oh my god, look at us. We're laying. Girl, what the fuck? My mom won't leave. How dare she? Like, you just got to the good part. She won't leave. What the heck? Rude. Oh my god, it's my brother!
hoped we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me.
But this is all just a dream. It's all just a dream. I'm not getting my happy ending. It's so rude.
If only things could stay this way forever.
Oh, goosebumps.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Oh, and the birds look like their colors. Oh my god.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not
She
one's
said,
strong
"Come
suit.
here, girly."
You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger.
She had a bad dream.
And
she
so,
couldn't sleep.
whatever your dream
so she
may
said,
be,
"Come
one
sit with
believes
me."
that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Oh, mother! She's so mother! Oh, fuck you, Paimon.
Chicken drumsticks.
I did not need that total shit right now. Queen mother. She's literally just an Asian mother, and I love her for that.
Oh.
Sacrifice Paimon.
I
God
had a
damn
dream
it,
about eating
Paimon.
grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Ruining everyone's
Madam
moments.
Adeptus?
Oh, Xiu, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday.
Yeah, you
so
will.
I don't feel so sad anymore.
She'll come back,
Madam
trust.
Adeptus, could I ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh my god, she's adopting another child?
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
She has 4 daughters now.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows
Oh
through
my
your veins
goodness.
is proof enough of that.
Xianyun is a proud
If this
mother
is what
of
you
4.
desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus.
Big
No,
family.
I mean, Master.
Xiu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like xianyun and violet grass.
Spill the tea, I guess. She's right
If you
there.
join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
I'm gonna make Paimon to a barbecue
How
Paimon or
utterly
spicy
preposterous.
tteokbokki
One
Paimon. Just
such a
put her on a
rule.
spit,
Every
lechon.
individual must find their own path to
Paimon
enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities
Fuck,
are
now I
quite
want lechon.
irrelevant.
I love lechon.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty,
Good idea.
its location does
Exactly.
preclude
We'll have a brutal
access to
fight.
certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
What? She's moving house?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's
I'm gonna
residence.
eat the skin first.
From the very
get
beginning,
them crackling.
one has sought
and then
only
after that we'll get
solace
like
and peace.
the soft and
Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up
juicy
in
inside
Liyue
of
Harbor.
the flesh,
Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuan Dai, they all chose a life among the mortal world.
Fuck,
One
now I
has
want
reflected
Lechon.
on this fact for
Oh
many
my
years
God.
now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly
No,
wanted.
Xianyun, you're a good
One
mother.
is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Be quiet, ain't no back talk.
Just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
Queen mother, take
One
the
has
child,
precious
okay,
little
girly.
time to squander.
She's a
However,
proud
if
mother
one
of
finds
4
oneself
daughters
otherwise
now.
unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Of course, mother.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all.
Exactly, she has to,
One
like,
plans to put up
she has
various
to
items
pack
from
her
one's
shit
collection for
so
sale.
she can move.
The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Oh my gosh, she's paid off her mortgage already, she has money and everything.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Yeah, let's go talk to the twink. I guess. Paimon, you better shut your mouth or I'm gonna make your body into lechon. Gonna grill you. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
Great! And it's all thanks to you!
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand.
We'd have to pluck her hair
Thank
out.
goodness for the help of that adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end.
She's not any bigger
Thank
than
you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry,
she's smaller
I'll
than
keep this all to myself.
a big pig.
It's not my story
Take
to
her
tell,
wig
after
off.
all.
Snatch her weave. Yeah, but I don't think she'd be a very big lechon though. She has fake hair. it's just like a plastic cap that she puts on. She has a toupee, lace front, wig, and everything. She's been hiding stuff in her wig. That's where she's been hiding all her snacks. Why do you think her hair's so big? Full of secrets. I'm talking about Mean Girls.
Take it easy.
I don't know how I feel about the musical movie. It's something. I can't even
Your
watch when she
concerns are
touches
excessive
his
and
hair.
unfounded.
And
This
I
is
watch
but
a
a
snake
simple collection
eat a
of
cow.
ordinary valuables. Such
Regina
intense
needs to be
scrutiny is
toppled.
hardly
Sorry,
necessary.
Gretchen, I swear. We'll get
To be
our
quite
party
honest,
now.
your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Renee
In what
Rapp
way
slay.
are any
I
of these
love Renee
ordinary?
Rapp.
Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own
She eats.
combined.
And Avantika too.
I simply can't
I
risk
love
shelling out that kind
Avantika.
of mora without proper scrutiny.
The song
If I'm
Not My
wrong,
Fault,
I would never be able to
slay.
earn it back, not even if I worked
I hear you,
every
I hear
single
you.
day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes,
Look,
you can
the only
never
gripe I
be
have
too
with the
careful.
movie is that
We're here, Cloud.
I haven't watched it yet, but I listened to the
Miss
soundtrack,
xianyun, what are you
and
guys
I
arguing
I
about?
don't like how they did the music.
Perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
The only
I'll have you know, these items have
I guess
remained
the only
untouched in my
song
personal collection
that I
for
guess
several
is still,
hundred
like,
years.
Kinda good.
To question their
is
legitimacy
Sexy,
is pure folly.
Karen's song.
Several
But that's mainly
hundred
because
years?
it interprets the
indeed.
song in such a unique
They're
in such a
family
different
heirlooms,
way
you see,
that
passed down
it
over
still makes
many
it sound
generations,
good,
as
and it
families are wont to
still
do.
Fits what the essence of the song is.
Been around a while.
And
We
then,
can vouch for
but the
her on
other
that
songs
one.
just aren't it.
Hear that?
Really?
Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
Full-time gig, looking like what people
City
wanna
any
see.
further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult. You see, I know full well that I
making
lack
fetch
the knowledge
happen.
to
It'll never
judge the
happen.
true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Honestly, I feel
An
like
expert, you say?
Gretchen was like kind of overshadowed by
Very well.
Renee and Avantika.
I will wait for a little
That's just
while
me, though.
longer then.
Like I see
Traveler,
people talking about
Paimon.
Renee.
This
I
is
see
my
people
new
talking about
residence.
Avantika.
If you have cause
but
to
not
seek
a
my
lot
company
about
in the future,
the girlie
this
who
is
plays
where you can
Gretchen.
find me.
Like, see, I
Master!
just proved my own point there. I don't even remember her
it's
name.
you two again. Hello. Shiryu! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me.
Oh,
I
that's
like
a
it
really
too.
pretty outfit.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
I'm telling you, she's mother.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share
I've
of
seen
secrets.
this meme,
No
Regina
matter.
getting hit by the
Do what
Joy
you must,
Band.
child.
Oh my god, I saw that too. I know what you're talking about.
Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their
And they
arrival?
even edited
Soon,
the bus
soon.
to look like
there
Joy's
he is.
band. With the song Hello. Yeah, right. I know
Here,
what you're talking
allow
about.
me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected
God,
consultant
Father.
at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Oh.
Huh.
My daddy.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting.
Mother and father.
What a serendipitous reunion.
Most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
That this random man doesn't.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing
They're
as
very
ever.
awkward with each other right now.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I
My
must
husband,
ask,
Zhongli.
you
So
two
real.
already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working
you got
together to
mother
swindle
and
me?
father in the same.
I
in the
mean, you
same
never
place.
know.
Like that's powerful
A
right there.
preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that
Looking
proves to be
husband
beyond your
material. So
capabilities in this
true.
instance,
Like he'll
this
make
transaction
you
may
your
be taken
tea when
elsewhere.
you're sick or whatever.
Say no more.
Or when you
Let
can't,
us
or when you
depart.
can't sleep, or when you can't wake up.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
Oh.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
A lot of money.
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home.
Her
The
mug
same can
drama
be said for this one
moments.
here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last
Make a
item in this
nightclub.
collection.
Stop.
All right.
Put some poles in
Since
there.
I hired
know.
you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I
whole
shall, of
shebang.
course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Yes, get that coin.
Zhongli!
My friends, have you been doing well?
Friends.
We've been great! How about you?
You're my
I
father.
didn't know you were such a busy consultant!
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that
Paimon,
particular
shut up.
epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for.
We don't
Am
stand
I not
Paimon in this
addressing you
house.
as a friend should?
Only good thing
Well,
only thing she's good
That
for
is
is
true,
Lechon.
but Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
Oh, look at him. With that tender meat. I want... Let me just admire him for a minute. God, I love you. You're so fine.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Hey,
you make a valid point, Paimon.
Let my parents
now that the
talk
sale
to each
has
other.
concluded,
God damn it.
what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already
Can
tried
I
it.
touch your 3D chest?
Oh? What occasion was this?
Real.
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh, hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Oh, that's a meal.
One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple.
God, family reunion.
Is that agreeable to everyone?
She got her 2 daughters, too.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu Yu, come now to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right?
Oh,
let's go!
She's intimidated. Zhongli, sleep with me in my bed. Okay, calm down.
Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation?
Let's pull it back a
I
little.
heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
Dom, I've been locked out of my house for 50
that
minutes?
sounds rather implausible.
What? What do you mean?
Although with the right preparation, certain
What's
dishes
happening?
can
Did you
be
forget
too
your keys or
delicious
something?
to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
No, we're not waiting for you. Whatever. Waddles, are you okay though? Like, genuinely. Hold on, let me pull out a certain someone. Paimon, stay, bitch. My mom isn't home. I told her I'd be home at 12:40, and I assumed she would stay at home. Oh no! It's hot. It's bloody hot and humid. Oh no! Do you have any water at least? You have water? I'm so sorry that that's happened to you. You don't even have water? Oh no! Are there any stores nearby you? Like any yeah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Are there any like stores nearby that you can get water
But
from?
where
Like
are
just
those
bottles?
who share the memory?
Oh my.
Why not treat yourself
Anyways, hi Zhongli. Hey. No. Damn, he's giving me a speech. Let him speak. Let father speak. And we're gonna suffer more. Oh my goodness. Oh please. That sounds like fucking hell. I'm so sorry. Oh my. Anyways, I loved that story quest. It hit so hard. Literally the only thing.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Literally the only thing that I gathered out of that story quest. Well, not the only thing, but the main thing that I gathered from that story quest is that xianyun is a mother, both figuratively and literally. She's mother as in she's a powerful woman, and a mother as in she has literally 4 daughters. Like, okay. It's giving maternity. Okay. Anyways, that means I can finally start on... She's mothering. Mother is mothering. Anyways. Okay. That'll be all for me today. That was a lovely story quest. My phone is starting to get hot, so I need to give her a break. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm actually starting to get real hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. And just so everyone is on the same page here, whoever is here, I'm going to try and reduce the amount of streams that I'll be doing per week. Simply because some very important things are coming up and I kind of need to readjust some things to kind of accommodate for that. So while I'm dealing with that, I will be sticking to a Thursday stream or a Wednesday night, Thursday morning stream. So I hope everyone is able to understand that. And other than that, wait, let me see if anyone's live at the moment. Like, we could do a raid, but I don't know who's live. God, my phone is a hot. Okay, so no one that I know is live, so there won't be no raid today. But that's okay. I hope everyone is surviving. Not necessarily doing well, because I know Waddles isn't. Soyeon, I hope your mother leaves your room so you can finally get that happy ending you deserve. You remind me that I actually need to play that game. So thanks for the reminder. And has she left yet, by the way? Or is she still here? If I need Tagalog, I would try and speak to her. But I don't, so I'm just stuck. No, has she not left yet? She's still here. God damn it. She'll leave sometime. She'll leave eventually. Well, with that, I shall take my leave. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Waddles, please drink some water. Like, take a really cold shower when you're able to get inside. Soyeon, I wish you the best of luck in your happy ending. And with that, I will see you all next week. Alright, thank you all. Bye bye for now.